Sorry, I forgot which way I'm supposed to turn.
Okay, that's a cut on rehearsal. Everett, you're going to the right, okay? Towards our heroine, ready to push her through the breakaway railing.
Okay. All right, got it. Sorry, guys.
Okay, that's what rehearsals are for.
Okay, just... We fight here.
Yeah?
And then... go over here and she throws me over. Glad it's a stuntman and not me, right?
Okay. Everybody, are we all happy? How's the shot looking? Good. Will, can you give Celia the heads up? We're shooting in 10 minutes. Got it?
No. We already budgeted for those flowers in the wedding scene. Yes. Well, I don't care if they're not in season.
How you doing, Taylor?
I will.
Meredith, I knew you were on the schedule today.
Thought you knew everything that goes on around here.
Well, usually. Miss Shaw, Mr. Parker wants you on set. Celia, it's Will. Coming in. Celia? Help! Somebody help! Something's wrong with Celia! Call 911!
Here. If you like the classics, we have Agatha Christie, very intricate mysteries. If you like something more contemporary, Charlene Harris is fabulous.
What about that mystery writer who lived here in Lawrencetown for a while?
Oh, Robin Daniels. He is my favorite. If you really want to dig into mysteries, you should consider coming to the Real Murders Club. We have a meeting tonight. Would you excuse me for a moment?
Go. Hey.
Hi.
Sorry to interrupt you here at work.
No, you're never an interruption.
I'm afraid I can't make dinner tonight after all.
Oh.
Yeah, unfortunately, I got a message from a CIA colleague, and he hinted at some bad news about my old partner.
Oh, the one that's like a brother to you?
Yeah, Rex. So I've got to make some calls tonight, see if I can figure out what is going on.
Yeah, of course. But you know, you could have just called me and left a voice message.
No. Big fan of your voicemail message, but I'll take the real you any day. Sorry about tonight.
I better get a rain check.
You get two.
And you have 2 weeks. Thank you.
Martin canceled dinner with me tonight.
And you're telling me this why?
It's called sharing.
Oh, well, you may continue then.
Well, at least I can have dinner at home with my mother.
Are you still living with Aida?
Yeah. Sometimes I regret taking that offer on my house.
Selling that house was one of your more intelligent decisions. The odds of turning up dead there are much higher than the statistical average. I don't see why you'd regret it.
Yeah, that house was starting to feel cursed. Although I wish I had lined up a place to live before I sold it.
Oh, nonsense. With such a good offer out of the blue, why would you wait?
Lillian, can you imagine living with your mother again? Hi, Mother.
Oh, I thought you were having dinner with Martin tonight.
He had to cancel. So I was hoping that I could take you to dinner before the Real Murders Club meeting.
I don't need you to babysit me. I'm not going to collapse because John wanted to move closer to his grandchildren.
Mother, we both know that the only reason John moved was because you wouldn't marry him.
John Queensland is a lovely man, and I really enjoyed our time together, but I just never saw him as my husband. Oh, but here, this is a new listing I think that you will really like.
Nice. I like this neighborhood. Can we go see it now?
No, I haven't got time. I'm showing rentals to a movie director who's coming to town. Yeah, he's going to be here for a couple of months.
Why would a movie director want to stay here?
I can't say.
What about dinner?
I've made plans, but I'm sure you'll find something in the fridge. And maybe a way to keep the crumbs off the table.
It was 2 crumbs. 1 time.
Aida. Hey.
Hello again. Mr. Weir, right?
Please call me Will.
Well,
Miss Teagard. Joel Parker. We meet at last.
Mr. Parker, I had no idea meeting me was so high on the list.
Well, I had Will do some research on real estate agents in the area, and you seem to be in a class all by yourself.
Well,
Much like this town, actually. It's in a class of its own. It's absolutely gorgeous. So, do you think you can find me a nice place to stay?
I always do.
Well, thank you. Let's go.
So glad you decided to join the club again, Arthur.
Oh, it's nice to be back. Thank you, Madam Mayor.
It's good to have the law enforcement angle represented in our discussions.
Yeah, how does Lynn feel about it? I know she's a fan of real murders.
Yes, which might be why I never mentioned it to her.
A man has to protect the serenity of his pregnant wife.
Man, it is so strange to have this meeting without John.
Yeah, he was one of the founding members.
I'm looking forward to Sally talking about this Chinatown trunk murder tonight.
Oh, actually, Sally had to leave town to cover the Peterson story, but I think Perry Dell's gonna fill in for her.
Oh, no, I can't tonight.
Harry, don't you look spiffy?
Yeah, Sally got him a job at the paper.
Yes, it was my idea. He did some writing on the Youth Mentor newsletter I edit for the city. I was pretty impressed.
Wow, Perry, a man of many talents, and you clean up pretty nice, too.
Oh, thanks. I borrowed my dad's jacket just in time for my first interview. Hey, I need to have the story in tonight. Can I give you Sally's stuff?
Yes, of course.
So, Perry, who are you interviewing?
Oh, I brought him with me. He used to be in the club. Hi, Ro.
Robin Daniels.
Hi.
Hi. You didn't tell me you were coming to town.
I wanted to surprise you. And of course, I arrived on the day of a real murders meeting. Hi, everyone. I wish I could stay, but I got this interview and photos and all kinds of stuff.
Oh. Okay, but why are you here?
It's a long story. Let's get together tomorrow. I'll tell you everything.
Okay, I'll be at work.
Perfect. I'll come by the library. Hey, Perry, you ready to go? It's good to see you, Ro. You look great.
He's pretty famous, right?
Pretty famous. He's also being pretty mysterious.
All right, that's the last of them. Do you need any more help?
Oh, no, I've got it. I'll lock up.
Okay, night, Ro.
Night.
Hey, Martin.
Oh, and a day full of surprises. This one's my favorite.
I couldn't let the day end without seeing you again.
Oh, did you find out any news about your old partner?
Not yet. I've got a bunch of feelers out, though. I should know more soon. You're not going to ask me your usual 50 questions about it?
Huh? What? Sorry. We had an unexpected visitor tonight at our meeting, Robin Daniels.
Oh, the writer you dated?
Oh, we went out a few times. I wouldn't call it dating.
Oh, well, whatever you call it, I hope he didn't come back to town to ask you out again.
No, if anything, I think I was more of an afterthought for him.
Aurora Tea Garden, an afterthought. Impossible.
Come over for coffee?
It's a little late. Are you sure your mother won't object?
Well, not if you're a good boy.
Scout's honor.
You never were a scout, were you?
Nope.
A movie based on the book Whimsical Murder by best-selling author Robin Daniels will be shot in and around Lawrencetown starting next Monday. According to Daniels, Lawrencetown is the inspiration for the story's setting. Oh, the last thing we need is Hollywood descending on us, creating who knows what mayhem. If Robin Daniels likes Lawrencetown, it's a funny way to show it.
Lillian, we should be happy for Robin and his success.
That's good of you to say, Ro. Lillian, great to see you again.
Hello, Robin.
Hi.
I am happy for you. Your first book to be turned into a movie?
And maybe my last. It's all been a bit maddening.
Well, why is it that I've never heard of Whimsical Murder?
I sold the rights when it was still in manuscript form, and then I got hired to write the script. Now they're rushing the movie into production, so it'll come out just after the book.
Well, why wouldn't you just call me and tell me all this before you came to town?
I wanted to tell you in person. The main character in the book is inspired by you.
Me?
Yes. I named her Adelaide. She's a mystery-solving librarian. I guess you got a hold of my imagination, Ro.
Thanks.
Of course, I told the actress playing Adelaide about you, and she wants to meet you. Said she'd love to come by the library tomorrow, if that's all right.
Oh, I don't know if Lillian would like that.
I just got a call from the movie production company. They want to rent out the library and shoot some scenes here. They said I can be in the movie.
Well, I guess that solves that problem.
So the lead character is based on you?
Yeah, I'm a little bit flattered and a little bit uncomfortable. But everyone else seems to be really happy that the movie's in town. And Perry got Robin to give him a little part in the movie so he could write what it's like being in a production for the paper.
Harry Dell, a writer and an actor. Interesting.
Robert, we were just talking about you. This is Joel Parker, the director.
I finally get to meet Robin's muse.
Oh, yeah, hi.
And this is her accomplished beau, Martin Bartel. Joel Parker.
I'm so sorry. I have to take this.
You know what? I should call Will and get him to bring a car around. You know, you two should drop by set.
Oh.
I promise you, you'd have a great time. Yeah? Hello.
I find him incredibly charming.
Mother, are you here on a date?
Would it be so surprising if he'd ask me out?
Oh, no, of course not. I just...
No, I'm not ready to jump into the dating pool just yet. No, Joel liked the house that I found him so much that he's asked me to find other locations. I'm a location scout.
Wow. You're the last person I thought would get all swept up in this Hollywood hoopla.
I guess it's the lure of the exotic.
I'm so sorry. I've got to get back to my computer and I got to make some calls.
Is everything okay?
My contact just told me he's been briefed that Rex has gone missing while on assignment.
No, I'm so sorry. Yes, go, of course. I'll get something to go.
Okay.
And you don't have to stamp a return date in the book?
No, no patrons check the due dates online now, silly.
That's not very cinematic, is it?
Hey.
Hi.
That's her. Aurora Teagarden. I'm so happy to meet you. Hi.
Ro, this is Celia Shaw.
I'm playing you. Well, movie you. What do you think? Do I look the part? Sure. I'm checking out some of Robin's books for my trailer. You think I would have read one when we were going out? Oh, you two dated?
Just for a couple months.
Coincidentally, Celia got the role while they were dating. You're only saying that because you're jealous you didn't get the part.
Aurora, this is Meredith. She plays the reporter.
The librarian's best friend.
Oh, let me guess, based on Sally.
Yeah. Hey, why don't you come by the production office? I'll give you a copy of the script.
Oh, I'm not sure I want to read it.
Oh, but you have to. Then we can talk and you can give me insight into my character. Can you show me how you do your research? Stupid heels.
I didn't mean for you to get dragged into helping on this production. Celia just really wants to do a good job.
Yeah, okay. my job to tell her how to do her job. It was so ridiculous. Okay, bye. Hi. Are you the receptionist?
No, I'm Ellen Post. Producer, this is my production.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm Aurora Teagarden.
Oh, the Aurora Teagarden.
Yeah, I guess. I came by to see Robin Daniels.
Well, he's just finishing off a meeting, but you're more than welcome to wait for him over there, Miss Teagarden.
Thank you. Perry, are you here to write another story for the paper?
Yeah, sort of. I'm waiting for Arthur.
Arthur? What's he doing here?
No, they hired him as a consultant for the cop scenes. He's supposed to help me with my part.
You're gonna be a cop?
Yeah, 2 scenes. Even got a line in one. Hey, what's so funny?
No, nothing. So even our detectives have been bitten by the movie bug.
Yeah, pretty cool stuff. Like this whole craft service thing. Have you heard about this? They keep this constant supply of food here all the time, even here at the production office. Look.
Wow. Those cinnamon rolls smell good. Do you mind if I have one?
Oh, please do. It drives me crazy when too much food is left over at the end of the day.
Oh, Robin Daniels fan?
How'd you know? Oh, I'm addicted to his books. It's killing me I haven't been able to read Whimsical Murder yet. I'm hoping I get to take a peek at the script.
I haven't read it either.
You haven't read the script inspired by you and Your Mind for Murder?
Wait, you're her? The real-life crime-solving librarian?
Yep, that's her. I have read the script. And there's also a character based on Sally. You know, I was a little offended there wasn't one based on me.
There isn't a detective? It is a murder mystery.
Oh, no, there is, but he's sort of dim, so, you know, obviously not me.
Oh, hey, speaking of which, I gotta ask you about something.
You know.
So what's up?
Aurora, what are you doing here? I thought you said something about not being impressed by all this Hollywood hoopla.
Robin asked me to come by, but I admit I was a little curious.
My daughter curious? How unusual for you.
No, I look ridiculous. That horrible wardrobe woman is trying to make people laugh at me.
Celia, please, just
Don't
calm
yell at
down.
me. I bet you she's the one that's been watching me through my window.
It's okay. Celia, look at this picture, okay? See how gorgeous you look?
Oh, I thought it was a different color. Silly me. I'm so sorry.
See what I'm dealing with? So, are we happy?
Yes.
Good. Aida! Oh, I'm so glad you're here. Hello, Aurora.
Hi. Oh, I just dropped by to go over the location photos.
That would be perfect. I just need a moment. Can you wait?
Sure.
Excellent. Thank you. Good to see you, Aurora.
Sure you okay?
Will?
Yes, sir.
Ellen, come on upstairs.
He's mad at me, isn't he?
He'll get over it.
Someone really has been watching me. Why doesn't anyone believe me?
You're done for the day, right? Or you and I grab coffee or something?
That sounds nice. I'll just go change.
Actresses could be temperamental.
Well, I don't think that was normal actress behavior.
I hope not.
It wasn't. Everyone knows Celia is going to ruin this movie. Everyone. Just wonder when someone's going to do something about it.
Oh, I drove by that house, the new listing. I really liked it. And if I can drag my mother away from her location scouting tomorrow, do you want to come by and see it with us? Hello? Where'd you go?
I'm sorry, I'll come back.
You still worried about Rex?
I worked alongside him for years. He seemed indestructible. I find it really difficult to believe that he could have been kidnapped.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
I'm trying not to obsess about it.
You? Obsession's your middle name. And it should be your first name and your last name.
Just tell me what you're up to today.
Well, today's the first day of shooting Whimsical Murder. So I told Robin I'd stop by the set and give him my thoughts on the script.
Which are?
Robin's a really good writer, but this mystery isn't a very good one. I figured out right in the beginning that the son-in-law was the murderer.
Well, you are kind of special that way.
Yeah, but then the ending, the killer confronts the librarian in this old abandoned mine, and she's just so passive.
I see. Well, you are anything but passive, Miss Teagarden.
Come in.
Oh, sorry to interrupt. I just wanted to... I'll come back later.
So it's true? You hang out with Celia last night?
Yeah, only till 11. We were just talking.
And drinking, I'm sure.
No, Celia doesn't drink.
Then why can't she ever remember her lines? Why does she have to rehearse every scene over and over?
Because I'm a professional and I like to rehearse every scene until I get it perfect.
Celia, honey, you know I didn't mean anything by that, right?
I'll go tell Joel you're ready to run some lines.
Thank you.
I was just,
Excuse me, Miss Shaw. Harry Dell from the Lawrence Times. I was wondering if you have a minute, maybe I can get an interview?
I'm sorry, I don't. Maybe today after we're done shooting?
that whole I'm a professional thing, that was real acting. You could interview me if you want.
Hey, Perry. You ready for those handcuff lessons?
Yeah. I'll catch you later, okay?
Okay.
Oh, hey, Taylor. I'm looking for Robin Daniels. Have you seen him?
I wish.
Oh, do you have any of those cinnamon rolls?
No, but how about some banana bread?
Oh. Yeah.
You're friends with Robin, aren't you?
Mostly email friends now, but yeah.
Do you think you can introduce me? I mean, I've met him, sort of. I've given him his lunch twice now, but I haven't met him.
Oh, sure. I bet he'd be really happy to know that you're a big fan of his.
Thanks. I really want to get him to sign my book.
Oh, speak of the devil.
Celia!
Hey, Robin. Yeah, I meant craft services. Uh-huh. Okay, I'll wait. Okay. If Robin gets here before I come back, will you tell him I'm running to my car to get the script?
Yeah, of course.
No, you want to bring it down with a snap, okay? Like this.
Oh.
Yeah.
Harder than it looks.
Hey, Arthur.
Yeah.
Say you're trying to cuff him and he tries to bolt.
Well, you try to avoid that by getting a feel for whether the suspect is cooperating. If not, you want to get him down on the ground first, then cuff him.
Right. Okay, but say he tries to bolt anyway, then would you chase him down? Draw your weapon? What?
Well, I only draw my weapon as a last resort. Why do you ask?
Well, I have this script I'm trying to direct. Yeah, and I have a cop character. Oh, just one sec. Yeah, go for Will.
Yeah, done like a pro. Well, not exactly.
Copy that. Sorry.
Yeah.
Well, Everett,
yeah.
Joel needs you for blocking.
Okay. Oh, no, I'm gonna, there we go. All right.
Here we go. Thanks. It's okay, buddy. Scene's not till after lunch.
Okay. Hey, who's he playing?
Detective Jones.
Oh, the one based on me?
Yeah, that's you.
Okay, let's do some more work on those handcuffs and get it right this time. You just arrested yourself, so.
First day of shooting, and we're already an hour behind schedule. Guess whose fault that is.
You know, my mother always said jealousy is not a very attractive quality.
Well, my mother always told me to tell the truth.
Hi.
Wait, Robin, I'm supposed to...
Yeah, scene 67.
Good with the shot? All right. Will, can you give Celia the 10-minute warning, please?
Yes, sir.
No, No. We already budgeted for those flowers for the wedding scene. Well, I don't care if they're not in season.
Oh, Lynn. Hey, looking for Arthur?
And I should be telling you this. Why?
Well, I'm just making conversation.
Sorry.
That's okay. How's the baby?
Baby's fine. This movie production's giving me all sorts of headaches. Parking problems, traffic issues.
I get it. Must be hard to be chief of police.
It's nothing I can't handle. I just need to find the producer of this whole circus. What's her name?
Ellen Post. Oh, there's Robin. I'm sure I can help you find her.
Oh, great.
Help! Somebody help! Nothing's wrong with Celia! Call 911!
Step aside! Police!
She's dead. It's an actress from the movie. No, I don't know which one.
Celia Shaw.
Celia Shaw. Ro. Ro. You need to leave my crime scene. I need a forensics team out here right away.
I didn't check her pulse.
I'm sorry, she's gone.
What happened?
Robin, Celia's dead. I think someone murdered her.
What? What did you do to her? Huh? Well, what did you do to her?
No! He did something to her! He did something! He was jealous and Celia wanted me to not him! You're crazy! You're crazy!
You need to calm down right now so you can help us figure out what happened to your friend. Can you do that? Good. You're gonna go with Detective Smith and you're gonna answer his questions.
Come on, let's go.
You are gonna go sit by the food tables where we can see you and don't move until we have a chance to talk to you. Ro, I need you to sit tight until we have a chance to get your statement. And please, please, at least try to stay out of our way.
Hey. Are you okay?
Yeah, I will be.
I just heard. I can't believe it. The lead actress on this movie was murdered in broad daylight?
Yeah. And apparently all kinds of people saw her less than an hour before.
Do you think that means...
Somebody on this movie probably killed her.
This is horrible. I'm just stunned. Guess we're just gonna have to shut down production for now.
Oh, of course. Of course. I don't want to lose the crew, right?
No, of course not. Look, it's hard to even imagine going on, but our investors are gonna want us to get back as soon as we can.
Hey, Perry. I need you to write down everything you have seen and heard today on this set, okay? Even if you think it's small.
Got it.
So unfair. She was so sweet.
What's with her?
She must have been close to the victim.
That's the thing, she couldn't stand Celia.
Wait, I saw her knocking at the door. That's why you need to write this all down. These are all clues as to how Celia died.
Hey, did you see? I talked to Robin Daniels. I gave him some chamomile tea. It's really soothing.
Oh, okay, that's great. Listen, do you remember giving me banana bread?
Yeah.
Okay, I need to know, did you see Meredith actually go inside Celia's trailer around that time? Remember, we saw her knocking.
Yeah, I remember seeing her knocking.
But you didn't see her actually go inside.
No.
I thought you agreed to stay out of the way.
I was just asking.
We will question the witnesses, not all of you. Ro, I think it's time for you to go.
But I thought you told me to
Arthur
stay
will
here.
come and track you down as soon as he's ready. Go home. Madam Mayor?
Chief, I'd like to get an update on the situation.
Kicked off the set, huh?
Keep your eyes and ears open today.
You know it.
Gotta go.
I don't know, about half an hour. I was in the car on the phone with my publisher talking about an option clause in the contract.
Do you normally conduct calls with your agent in your car?
No, that's just where I happen to have a copy of the contract.
Okay, well, I will have to confirm that with your agent.
Absolutely.
Listen, we'll probably have more questions. I'm sure I don't have to tell you. Don't leave town.
I'll be here. Listen, even though Celia and I only dated a few weeks, I really cared about her. I don't know why Will said what he said. I just wanted her to be happy.
Yeah.
So you were in Celia's trailer together at 9:45. You sure about the time?
Yeah, I was keeping track of the time because we were running behind.
Yeah, and you even spilled coffee on her sleeve when you handed it to her.
Right. We just wanted to go over a scene that we were going to shoot later on in the day, and then I had to get back to set.
You were with Celia for how long?
15 minutes, 20 tops.
How did she seem to you?
Same as always. A lot of nervous laughter. You know, Celia had insecurities.
She required a lot of hand-holding, but then most actors do. I mean, I even had her in my trailer just to calm her first day jitters.
So nothing seemed out of the ordinary during your time with her?
No.
She mention any calls or anyone she planned to meet up with or talk to?
No, it was pretty much run-of-the-mill. We ran the lines, and then we told her we'd see her back on set.
I assume you have a list of all the cast and crew members who are on set today?
I do. Please follow me.
Right. Oh, I came as soon as I heard. I'm so sorry. Is there anything I can do?
I don't know what happened. I mean, she was literally 20 feet away from dozens of people.
Oh, my heart breaks for that poor girl and her family. Yeah. And of course for you and your lovely movie.
Thank you, but you know what? This is not a sentimental business, and we'll probably halt production for a few days and see what we can do for Celia's family, but the movie will go on.
I don't see how it could without your lead actress.
No, I just recast.
Oh.
Hey, speaking of which, sit down. You got to see this. Did I show you the person I cast as the librarian's mother?
No.
Look at this. As soon as I met you, I knew I had to cast a real beauty.
Thank you.
I think it's a perfect fit.
Hey, your mother called to tell me what happened down at the movie set. Are you all right?
Yeah, I'm fine. I'm worried about Robin.
Robin?
Well, he is so upset about all of this.
Well, you don't seem fine yourself.
Well, it's very unsettling. Not only was someone killed, but that someone was supposed to play a character based on me.
Yeah, I read the script. It's all fiction, right?
Oh, you mean the ending?
Yeah. The handsome mystery writer based on Robin falls in love with the beautiful librarian based on you, and he asks her to marry him?
No, Martin, it is definitely fiction. Robin and I went out a few times and we laughed, but it was never serious. It was never love. You are the only man I have ever loved.
Oh.
Stay for dinner?
I'd love to.
I hope Martin enjoyed dinner. He seemed a little distracted.
Well, one of his best friends from his CIA days went missing.
Oh, that's terrible. He must be frantic.
Well, he's very concerned, but Martin doesn't do frantic. And he's doing all he can to help from here.
That man takes care of the people he loves.
Yes, he does.
All right, darling. I'm gonna go read my book. I'll see you in the morning.
What? You don't want to inspect my work? Make sure there are no crumbs?
I trust you. Good night.
Good night.
See that there? Right. Okay, yeah, Joel said he wants the ropes in the warehouse scene. Just everywhere now. So.
Got any mustard?
Oh, yeah, over here.
Great.
Perry Dell, are you skulking?
No, Miss Teagarden. I'm reporting. I'm actually waiting to interview the director. But a good reporter always keeps his ear to the ground, if you know what I mean.
You've clearly been around my daughter too much. You real Murders Club people always skulk.
I've told Joel 10 times now. I know all Adelaide's lines. I could do the part. If he would just let me do one scene, he'd see.
Give it up already.
This is why you're never gonna make it big, and I am. Because I never give up.
Press conference. Yes.
Robin, what are you doing here?
Arthur asked me to come by and sign my statement when I had a moment. Looks like I picked the worst time, though.
Anyone here for the press conference? Right this way, please.
Or the best time.
Thank you. Thank you. No press credentials, no entry.
What? No, isn't the public supposed to?
Press only. Thank you, Perry. Go ahead. Okay. Yep. Sorry.
All right.
I know another door.
All right, everyone, let's settle. We're gonna get started. The coroner has ruled the official cause of Ms. Shaw's death to be cardiac arrest from a lethal dose of the sleeping medication Sinazepam.
Excuse me.
Yes, Perry?
So you're saying it wasn't murder after all? She just overdosed on her own sleeping pills?
No, we found high amounts of the drug in her coffee cup, which led us to believe she was ingesting it unknowingly. She also suffered blunt force trauma to the head from a crystal lamp, which we found at her feet. The blow was most likely post-mortem.
Wait.
Yes, Perry, again?
So someone tried to kill her 2 different ways?
That's correct. It appears the assailant wanted to make sure the victim was truly dead. This action will inform the psychological profile.
Did she just say that Celia was killed by something in her coffee?
I thought it was trauma to the head.
Actually, both.
What? Oh, Arthur, I'm sorry.
Shh, it's okay. Just
Fingerprints, things of that nature.
We have found fingerprints in Ms. Shaw's trailer that belong to several individuals connected to the production. We're still in the process of figuring out exactly where each of them came from. Yes, Perry.
Oh, I bet they find fingerprints from Joel Parker and Ellen Post.
I'd lay money on Will Weir, too. I think that's why he was trying to point the finger at me, take the suspicion off of himself.
Arthur, why are you standing here with us and not up at the podium with Lynn?
Yeah, aren't you supposed to be the lead investigator on this case?
I had to recuse myself.
What? Why?
Well, 1, because I was being paid by the movie production as a consultant, and 2, because my prints were also found in Celia's trailer. I went in to ask her for an autograph for my sister.
Oh, I bet Lynn wasn't too happy about that.
No, she wasn't. She really wasn't.
Thank you. That is all for now.
It's kind of like old times, isn't it? Us turning up clues. We made a good team back then.
Yeah, we did.
And look, I know Martel makes you happy, and believe me, that makes me happy.
Oh, Martin, what a surprise.
Arthur, I'd like to share some information about Celia Shaw's murder.
Oh, well, I'm not working the case anymore, so you'll have to give your information to Lynn.
All right, happy to do that. You're gonna want to hear this, too.
So, will this take care of the permits we need? Be able to shoot in the park and the library?
It should. I'm sorry to interrupt your lunch, but I wanted a chance to assure you that our police department is working day and night to find out what happened to Celia. And to make sure that your set will be a safe place to work.
Diana Weldon's agent called, wants to know if we're going to make her an offer today. It's nearly 2.
2? That means I missed the press conference.
The one the police did about Celia was just on in the break room. Yeah, it was pretty rough, the way they were talking about her, how she died.
What would they say?
I guess her heart stopped from too many sleeping pills.
Sleeping pills?
Yeah.
What kind of sleeping pills?
Sonaz, something.
Sinazepam? They didn't say Sinazepam, did they? Sleeping pills that I keep in my bag. They're gone.
Okay, I have said all I need to say about this at the press conference. We're looking at a number of people.
But there's only one person Celia dumped.
Celia didn't dump me. It was a mutual parting. We remained friends afterwards.
I was talking to my CIA contact about something different. I had him run a background check on Robin Daniels.
Why?
And?
Turns out that Celia called the police on Robin while they were dating.
Martin.
That was a misunderstanding.
It was a pretty big one if she felt the need to call the police.
What are you implying?
My point is, Lynn, that Robin should be at the top of your suspect list.
Are you kidding?
I think you probably killed Celia. And until we know for sure, I suggest you stay far away from Aurora.
Okay, Martin, it's not that I don't appreciate this information on Robin.
But we already knew about Celia's call to the cops. What? I'm here as a concerned citizen, just like them.
You are not an unbiased source. Pointing a finger at your girlfriend's ex?
Whoa, whoa, whoa. First off, Robin is not my ex, and Martin is not the jealous type, I don't think.
Thanks for the vote of confidence.
And Celia was not afraid of Robin. I saw them at the library yesterday, and the way she was teasing him.
I'm waiting for Robin's agent to call me back. She can verify his alibi for the half hour within which we know the murder took place and his phone records match. Then his past with Celia is going to become a moot point. Until then, out of my station, all of you.
That's right.
Especially you.
Yeah.
Listen, I know that you want to protect me.
Let's not discuss it here, okay? We can talk it through at dinner. In the meantime, please, stay away from that guy.
Martin's just watching out for me.
I can respect that.
Hey, it is time for the Real Murders Club to get back to work. You still in?
You bet.
Lynn, wait. There's something I should probably tell you about my alibi.
Perry and I were both on the set during the time of the murder.
Yeah, and I was there too.
I'm kind of surprised to hear this now.
Look, just because I can't investigate this in a police capacity doesn't mean I'm sitting this one out. I'm back in Real Murders, and I want to help. And I also want to make sure you all don't get in Lynn's way.
That's a fine line you'll be walking, Detective.
I'd say you're bouncing on a thin line yourself, Madam Mayor.
Okay, guys, we know that someone drugged Celia's coffee that morning. So the first question is, who gave her the coffee?
Oh, that would be Joel Parker. He brought her a cup of coffee when he and the producer went into Celia's trailer to do some kind of rehearsal.
So where'd he get the coffee?
He said his assistant fetched it for him, Will Weir.
Who also found her body.
I think I know where the drug came from. Ellen, the producer, says her sleeping pills were missing from her purse. And yes, Lynn knows. I told her.
Does she know who took the pills from her purse?
She said repeatedly it could be anyone. To the point, I started wondering if she was protesting too much.
Right, but with 3 people in the trailer, it'd be hard for her to slip something in the coffee without being noticed.
Still not impossible.
But then there's the problem of who had the opportunity to go back to the trailer to hit Celia. I mean, Ellen Post can account for every moment after she left that trailer. And so can the other 2 who left fingerprints behind, Joel Parker and Will Weir.
No, Will was in there a good 60 seconds alone when he found her body, so he could have hit her.
You said you saw Meredith knocking on the trailer before the body was found.
And Meredith had a motive. Okay, she wanted Celia's part bad. She was bragging that she had memorized all her characters' lines before Celia was killed.
And Robin can't be ruled out. He's an ex of Celia's, and she did call the cops on him saying she feared he might hurt her. I know he swears it was a misunderstanding, but...
Robin has an alibi, and if anyone's gonna find out something more about Robin, it's gonna be Martin. So I think that we should just concentrate on these 4 people and see what we can find out about them.
All right, well, I'm still working as a consultant on the movie. I can try and get a handle on Will.
And Meredith offered to let me interview her for a story.
I'm sure I can come up with a reason to talk to Ellen again.
Yeah, and I'll start with my mother. See if I can get any inside information about Joel Parker. She's on a location scout with him.
Aurora, I really appreciate your filling the dishwasher. But next time, do you think you could rinse the glasses a little bit better, you know, before you stack them? If I didn't know any better, I'd think you were doing the dishes with a book propped up, just like when you were a teenager. And you're not acknowledging me, just like when you were a teenager.
Yes, Mother, I vow to be a better dish rinser in the future. But But I cannot stop thinking about what you told me about Joel already recasting Celia's part in only 2 days.
Yes, he said he's getting a lot of pressure from his investors. They want him to resume shooting, so they're going to be up in production in a day or two.
Do you know who they got to play the part? Is it Meredith Ware?
No, it's Diana somebody. But Joel also told me that she was his first choice. He thought Celia was unreliable and that maybe she'd ruin his movie.
Mother, do you know what this means? Joel Parker had a motive for murdering Celia.
Please.
Yes, Joel is the one that brought her the coffee that morning. And the police are saying that that's how the overdose of drugs got in her system, through the coffee.
No. No. Joel Parker's a lovely man. I'm sure he'd do absolutely no harm to his lead actress.
Oh, the lead actress he thought could ruin his film? Mother, you have to call Lynn Smith and tell her that Joel wanted another actress. Right after I get this. Hi, Perry.
Okay, so 2 minutes into my interview with Meredith, the police show up. They're bringing her to the station now.
What? Why?
Apparently her fingerprints were all over the lamp used to hit Celia's shop. Hold on, she was waving at me. I gotta go.
We'll have to do this interview some other time, okay?
Oh, yeah, no problem. Oh, hey, you forgot your purse.
Perry. Don't you do it.
But it's Meredith's bag, and I can see a bottle of pills.
Whatever you see, it needs to be legally obtained. It doesn't need your prints all over it.
I'll advise you again, Meredith. You have the right to have your lawyer look this over.
I don't need a lawyer because I'm telling you the truth. Celia didn't answer when I knocked. I was never in her trailer that day. You can ask Everett. He came up to me when I was waiting at the door. And I really did give her that lamp as a gift. That's the reason my fingerprints are on it. Okay, I didn't like her. That doesn't mean that I didn't want her to like me.
We'll check your credit card statement, see if we can verify the purchase. Arthur, you know you're not supposed to be here.
That's my backpack.
Well, maybe she can explain to you why there's an empty bottle of sleeping pills in it.
I lied about being on the phone with my agent at the time Celia was killed. It was dumb to lie, and I admitted as much to Lynn.
Then why'd you do it?
Because I didn't want to say what I was really doing.
Which was?
Searching Will Weir's hotel room. I know, it's not honorable, but he'd been spending so much time with Celia.
Then you were jealous.
No, it had nothing to do with jealousy. I don't trust him. There's a guy on the crew said he had a girlfriend in LA, and I wanted to see if I could find proof. Also, I know that he agreed with Joel about hiring Diana Welton instead of Celia, but I had cast approval put in my contract. It's my story. I wanted to say in who would play you. I mean, who would play Adelaide.
Well, that would explain Will's resentment towards you.
Yeah. And also, he had no time for Celia during pre-production, and suddenly, out of nowhere, he's hitting on her.
Well, maybe he broke up with his girlfriend, and maybe Celia won him over. She was very sweet.
Yeah, she was.
But I have to ask, why did she say that she was afraid of you?
She had a medical condition, Huntington's disease.
Oh, no. Oh, I've read about that. So that would explain her stumbling and the odd behavior.
She used to imagine things that weren't happening, and then she'd apologize about it afterwards. That's why she called the police that one time. She knew she was getting worse, and this might be her last movie, and she wanted to do a good job, and I wanted to help her. I felt protective of her.
So you searched Will's hotel room?
Yeah, but I didn't find any evidence of a girlfriend. No pictures, no notes, nothing.
Do you think he could have killed her?
I did, but now they're holding Meredith, and they found an empty bottle of sleeping pills in her backpack.
I know, but Arthur said they didn't find any prints on that bottle, and she swears she has no idea how it got in her bag. And really, I don't know how she could have put the drug in the coffee. It was Joel Parker who gave it to her.
But who fetches coffee for the director?
Well, the assistant, Will Weir.
Right. Now we're just going in circles.
Hi, have you seen Taylor today?
Heard she wasn't feeling so hot. I don't know. That guy's covering though.
Oh, okay, thanks.
officer is the first time for fresh air. That's what you are to me.
You're all syrup. Lucky for you, I've got a sweet tooth.
Why were you spying on your boss?
I wasn't spying.
Oh, it sure looked like it.
No, I just didn't want Joel to see me.
Why? You're his assistant.
Right, his assistant, not his fall guy. You know, the police were here this morning saying that Joel told them I got the copy he gave to Celia when I didn't. No, for the first time in recorded history, Joel Parker got himself a copy.
Then why did he say that you got it?
That's what I'd like to know. I think I'm the only person on the set who actually cared about Celia. It's not right.
Stay away from Robin Daniels or you'll regret it.
I think we all agree that Aurora should listen to that note and stay away from Robin Daniels. Celia was afraid of him.
Yeah, because Celia has a condition that makes her imagine things.
You believe that?
The coroner did find Huntington's disease, which does affect balance and perceptions, things like that.
Well, Robin did lie about his alibi.
Only because Robin was embarrassed that he was searching Will Weir's hotel room.
Which we have now corroborated with hotel security footage.
Huh, so Robin has an alibi. See, he couldn't have drugged Celia's coffee.
Well, we are still trying to get to the bottom of the whole coffee thing.
Wait. So either Joel Parker lied or Will is lying.
I hope you haven't ruled out Robin.
You can't stop focusing on Robin.
Neither can whoever wrote that note. They obviously know something about him you don't.
Mother!
Aurora, did we have plans to see a house today?
No, I'm here because I know you had lunch with Joel Parker.
Yes. And we had a lovely time.
He is a suspect in a murder case.
I happen to know the police are holding that young actress.
They haven't charged her yet, so it could still turn out to be Joel. And after all the lectures you've given me.
Before you return the favor, I spent a lot of time with him now. He is not a cold-blooded killer. I can't expect you to take my word on this, but I wish you would.
I have been saying the same thing to Martin. I need him to trust my instincts about Robin.
See?
Just promise me you'll be careful, okay? And maybe try not to spend time alone with him.
I've got this.
I don't get it. Why would someone want to warn you away from me?
Well, I think it must have something to do with Celia's murder. You dated her, you dated me.
It never even occurred to me that what happened to Celia had anything to do with me. But if that's true, then I shouldn't even be talking to you. I'm putting you in danger. I should go.
Robin, wait, no.
Just listen to that note. I gotta figure this out.
Hey, I heard you had to let Meredith go.
We got proof that she bought the lamp, and we have nothing to refute her story that she doesn't know how those pills got into her backpack, and I shouldn't be telling you any of this.
Well, you called me in, so you must need me back on the case after all.
I called you in because you didn't finish typing up all of those statements you took on the day of the murder.
Right, because you suspended me, but I left you all my handwritten notes.
Arthur, you know how I always have you read to me all those cute little construction paper birthday cards you make me?
Yeah, it's kind of our thing.
It's because I can't read them. Your handwriting's awful.
Ouch. Okay, so what do you need to know?
I spoke with Ellen Post about how Joel Parker was the one who delivered the coffee to Celia. I need to make sure that her story hasn't changed from the one she gave you on the day of the murder.
Shoot, I didn't ask her about that. Sorry, I didn't know how important the coffee would turn out to be. Why, what did she say?
She said the craft services girl gave it to Parker. Her and Parker assumed that Will Weir was the one who requested it. But of course, Weir said that wasn't the case.
So hang on, Taylor Hardin handed Parker coffee mint for Celia all on her own, unprompted. Why would she do that? She wouldn't, so you're wondering if Ellen Post is changing her story because...
I want to rule out the director and the producer committing murder together.
Kind of feels like I'm back on the case. Just saying.
Shout, you scared me to death. Who is that man?
I don't know, but whoever it was, they were following me.
So if Robin was here at the library today, and in light of the note that you found on your windshield at the production office, I would say you're right. That person was following you. But you didn't see a face?
No, they just had on a big, dark sweatshirt with a hood.
What about build? Height?
Oh, not tall, a short, stocky guy.
Actually, I got the impression that it was a woman.
What would make you say that?
Well, when I walked by, it smelled cinnamony, like baked goods. Like, the cinnamon rolls that they have on the movie set at craft service.
That's not very nutritional. You'd think a movie production would hire someone.
Taylor.
Wait, what are you thinking?
Well, Taylor works at craft services, and she always has cinnamon rolls for the crew.
Well, I assume she's at work today.
No, she called in sick. And the day that Celia Shaw was murdered...
Her trailer was parked outside of craft services.
And she says she's a huge Robin Daniels fan.
I'm gonna get a background check going on her. Track her down right away so we can talk to her. Ro, please be careful.
You really think that woman was who we saw in the parking lot?
I have no idea, but Lillian, I am so glad that you came out to the car.
Okay, well, if you don't need anything else, I'm gonna go home.
Aurora.
I know you're probably mad at me for not calling you sooner to tell you what was happening, but
I'm not mad. I'm just grateful you're okay.
Oh, thank you for caring about me so much.
Let me get you home.
No, I'm gonna drive myself. And before you say I can't, Lynn is going to send a unit behind me to follow me home to make sure I get there safely. But if there is something that you want to do that would make me really happy.
I'll pick you some up and bring it by your mom's later.
What would I do without you? Help me lock up the library.
And a side of extra cream cheese icing. Hey, it's Bartel. Has he gotten back to you? Well, then he's dodging us. No, that doesn't make sense. None of this is making any sense.
Big slice of carrot cake with extra cream cheese icing. To go, please.
Let me call you back. I see you're familiar with Ro's favorite comfort food.
I heard someone gave her a scare, so.
Likely because of her connection to you.
I hope that's not true. But if it is, I can't tell you how terrible I'd feel.
Let me buy you a cup of coffee.
Sure.
Oh my gosh. Are you okay? Oh my goodness. Do you want something to eat or some tea or something?
You don't have to do that. I'm fine.
Aurora, you're being stalked. Fine is not the right word. Come on, honey. I am your mother. You can tell me the truth.
Well, the truth is, it happened so fast that it doesn't even seem real to me. But if it catches up, I promise I will come cry on your shoulder.
You are always going to be my baby. Well, I'm not sure I'm fine, so I'm going to go take a hot bath. But let me know if you need anything.
Yeah,
okay, honey?
I'm fine.
All right.
Hello?
Ro, it's Lynn. Listen, we ran priors on Taylor Harden. Turns out that she was arrested 2 years ago for stalking an actor and assaulting his wife with a vase. Charges were dropped. I'm not sure why.
So she's the one, the rabid Robin Daniels fan. Well, if she came after me today...
She targeted Celia's shop probably because of her romance with Robin.
Wow, she seems so friendly on set.
Well, she's not at her hotel. We've got an APB out on her. But I want to make sure you're safe. We're going to send that unit back to your mother's house to keep an eye on it, just until we can get our hands on her.
Okay, I'll set the alarm system, too.
Good. I'll let you know as soon as we find her.
Taylor, I am not your enemy. I want to help you if you'll let me.
No. You just want to help yourself to Robin again. You won't stay away from him even though I warned you.
No, I don't want Robin. I have a boyfriend. His name is Martin.
You don't know how hard it was for me to get this job. So I could meet Robin, so we could finally be together.
I know what you did. And the police are onto you. In that time that no one can account for, you slipped into Celia's dressing room and you hit her.
Yes, I hit her. He's supposed to be with me.
Don't you ever touch my daughter.
Okay, I know that you don't have a lot of respect for me.
I practice a great deal of caution when it comes to the woman I love. And if there's any chance that you're Celia Shaw's killer...
Hey, I would never hurt Celia. I cared about her, just like I care about Ro.
That's the other problem. You base the main character in your novel on Aurora, you turn it into a love story between the two of you.
You do realize that the book and the script are works of fiction, right? Look, Aurora Teagarden is a remarkable woman, but she's made it clear that she's completely devoted to you. I'm no threat to that. Something wrong?
I'm bracing myself for some bad news. A close friend has disappeared in South America, and the story keeps getting worse and worse. His family's missing, wife, kids. It's Aida. Taylor Harden broke into the house and tried to attack Ro.
What?
So let me see if I have this right. Ellen, the producer, saw Taylor give Joel that coffee, huh?
That's how Celia was drugged, through coffee poured by Taylor.
Taylor admitted to hitting Celia.
It sounds pretty clear-cut. I'm gonna have to question Taylor, but I think we have our murderer.
I hope so, for everyone's sake.
Why do you suppose Taylor would risk going into the trailer to hit Celia if she'd already drugged her?
Well, maybe she didn't know exactly how much coffee Celia would drink.
Aurora. Please don't hate me. Look, I had to do it. Celia wasn't good enough for you. She could never make you happy the way that I could.
Last night she's a weeping mess. This morning she's smug.
Yeah, it seems that she got a hold of a newspaper this morning.
That's right. And now I know you can't charge me with murder.
As we told you before, you've already been charged.
The newspaper said Celia was already dead before I hit her. So how can that be murder?
Well, I think the massive dose of drugs you put in her coffee will suffice.
I didn't put any drugs in her coffee.
We have witness testimony saying you poured the coffee, then gave it to Joel Parker, who then gave it to Celia.
Yeah, I poured it. That's my job. Celia came by earlier and asked for some, and I told her she'd have to wait because it was still brewing. I admit I wanted her dead, but I did not put anything in her coffee. Someone else did that.
Indeed. Oh, good morning. Honey, you know Joel, of course, and this is his new lead actress, Diana Weldon.
Aurora, what a pleasure to meet you. You too. It's nice of you to be here for the movie.
And you know the pro that she is? She's going to start shooting some scenes later on today.
Oh, well, if you came for some insight about the character, that's based on me.
Oh, no. I like to put my own interpretation on a character. They're here to pick me up. Diana needs a place to stay while she's here, and I'm going to show her some condos. Actually, the one that you used to live in.
Maybe Aurora left behind some librarian energy. You can soak it up.
I've already been bathing in book dust, Joel. Don't worry. Are you all right, honey? How'd you sleep?
Great, thanks to you. Yeah, go enjoy your day.
Okay.
Excuse me, Aurora. Joel sent me to return the books Celia checked out.
I'll take them.
Another Robin Daniels book. I'll doubt that one will be made into a movie.
Why do you say that?
Well, he doesn't get how Hollywood works. He used up all his capital getting Celia cast in the part, and we see how that worked out. And that probably made me sound like a jerk. I'm sorry. Well, thank you.
Hey, well, Celia was never Joel Parker's first choice. It was always Diana Weldon, right?
I hate to say it, but she is a better actress.
So then Joel was happy that Diana got the part.
Well, most everyone is.
Well, even you? You and Celia were getting pretty close before she died. That must have been hard to see her be replaced.
It is. It's very hard. I could have really fallen for Celia. But now my job is to help Joel make the best movie possible. And when I direct my movie, I'm gonna cast Diana too, or a star like Diana.
Oh, you're making a movie?
I will be, yeah. And if this movie's a success, Joel's gonna help me find funding for mine.
Oh, well, I hope everything works out for you.
Oh, thank you. I think it will. Thanks for your help.
Bye.
So, the movie production is going to be here on Sunday. That was one of my conditions. I don't want to inconvenience our patrons. Ugh, what is this?
This looks like Celia's shooting schedule. The scene she was supposed to do her first day.
Oh, I hate it when people leave garbage in her books.
I need to go look at my script.
Well, I guess I'll put away all your books for you.
I love the condo. Thank you so much.
Oh, you are so welcome.
Hair and makeup, let's go. We got a movie to shoot.
Barking orders already.
Want my driver to take you home? You know what? Why don't you stay and watch us make some movie magic?
Ooh, I like magic.
I like the fact that you choose me. Suspect in a murder investigation. I'm sure a lot of people warned you to stay away from me. And yet, you chose me.
I must be drawn to dangerous men.
Adelaide pours sugar from the packet into the mug, then picks up the mug and sips her coffee.
Hello?
Perry, I think I know who killed Celia, and it wasn't Taylor Hardy. I'm gonna go to the set right now and see if I'm right.
Absolutely got it done.
Here in my chair.
Pardon?
You're in my chair. I need it.
I'm sorry. I didn't realize.
Thanks, sir. Oh, sure. I'll take care of that.
Well, we're gonna need a headset for when Nadia gets here, right? Sure.
come on, Perry. Oh, sorry, Martin. But I know you're gonna try to stop me, and I have to find out if I'm right about this.
Hey, sorry, it took a while. Costume lady wouldn't let me go. So what's this about the wrong person being in jail for Celia's murder?
Yeah, maybe. Here, look at this. So it's the shooting schedule for the day that Celia died. Now, we know that she was running lines with Joel and Ellen for a scene she was gonna shoot that day, so I looked up the scene, and here, read this.
Adelaide pours sugar from the packet into the mug, then picks up the mug and sips her coffee.
Right, so what if Celia asked Taylor for the coffee so she was ready to rehearse the scene?
And then Celia poured the sugar in her coffee?
Yes. I think someone drugged the sugar in the packets in the trailer knowing she would pour it into the coffee herself.
I don't know. How would you get drugs into a closed sugar packet?
Well, have you ever looked at a sugar packet? Most of them have perforations on the side. It would be very easy to open them, empty it out, refill it, and glue it shut, and you would never be able to tell unless looking closely.
Okay, but how do we know if Celia really put sugar in her coffee that morning?
Ellen would know. She's right there. This might be our best chance to talk to her. Do you understand me? She's headed to set. We have to catch her.
Okay, if somebody switched the sugar packets in her trailer, then why didn't the cops find any empty packets with traces of the drug on them? I mean, it could have been anyone at any time, and how could we ever know who it is?
There was only one person whose fingerprints were found all over the trailer, and who suddenly cozied up to Celia just days before her death, and who could have made those drug sugar packets disappear when he found her body.
Will Weir? Well, why?
Well, Will said something that made me think he believes he can get this new actress, Diana Weldon, to be the lead in his movie.
The one he wants to direct.
Yes. And if Diana is the lead in this movie, then she becomes a bigger name. And then she can make sure that Will's movie gets made.
If she really didn't drug Celia, then we're right back to square one.
And at square one, we ask, who would benefit most from the victim being gone?
Yeah, but we've already asked that of everybody connected to the production. Except the actress who replaced her.
No, I'm telling you right now, I do not have any time for this. I do not want this.
Looks like your typical actress. No record, no skeletons in her closet.
Let me try an image search.
Wait.
Diana Weldon and friend.
Friend. They look pretty cozy to me.
I think we need to talk to Will Weir.
Yep.
Didn't she go in here?
I don't know, maybe someone on the hill saw her.
Ellen? Ellen? Hey! Hey! Hey, I'm here!
Can't hide, Aurora.
There's nowhere for you to go. It's an old mine. There's only 2 exits. They're both behind me. Oh, and no cell reception either. Too much steel.
Hey, did you see Ellen Post come this way?
No. Oh, hey, our scene's up next, though.
Yeah, sure. Hey,
You're smarter, RT Garden. Give you that. I see why Robin Daniels based the character on you now. But you should know, I am much better plotting murder than he is. You're running out of real estate. The only thing down there is a 100-foot drop to the ground. If you're gonna take the long way, I'll just meet you there. As long as that gantry doesn't give way first. That would make my job way easier.
Have you seen Ro? Her car's here. She was with me. We were both looking for Ellen Post, but then she just disappeared. Well, she's not answering her cell either. When was the last time you saw her? Near the mine entrance.
Can somebody please find me Will Weir? Anybody seen him?
Well, Will's not here either? That's not good.
No, it's not.
You forget, I know how the script ends. Two leads grapple on the ledge. One of them falls down to the waiting airbag below. Now, unfortunately, there's no airbag today. Now, honestly, if you fell because you were snooping around, all by yourself, who's gonna blame me?
I already told the police about the sugar packets. So they will definitely blame you if anything else happens here.
You didn't tell the police, you told Perry. I heard you. And when we're done here, he'll be the next to go. See, I'll do anything to get my movie made with Diana. We're gonna be a power couple like Hollywood has never seen.
Ro's in the barn with Will Weir. He's the killer.
I got you. I got you.
I got him.
Yeah, come on, come on.
Hey, oh, easy, easy. Oh my gosh, and you thought I was the one who was in danger. Thank goodness you're okay. That you were there to help.
She did very well all by herself.
That's my daughter.
Robin, you were a good friend to Celia. And you were a good friend to me, too.
I'm not surprised you figured this one out. Thank you. You should go find Martin.
Perry called me to fill me in.
I'm okay. I really am. I'm sorry I didn't call you sooner.
You mean before risking your life instead of after?
I know you want to protect me. It's what I love about you.
Yeah, But I can't really protect you if you won't let me. Will you at least let me take you home this time?
Yes. Yes, you can. You're going to South America?
It's not just Rex that's missing. It's his whole family. I have to try to find him, or at least find out who's behind all this.
It doesn't surprise me. You take care of the people you love.
I don't know how long I'll be gone for.
But you'll let me know you're okay every chance you get.
I will, I promise. I love you.
I love you too.
Next Sunday, she's back.
I need your help.
And no one digs a little mystery more than Emma Fielding.
You better come and see this.
From executive producer Kelly Martin,
You just become a person of interest.
Courtney Thorne-Smith, James Tupper.
Where do you think that goes?
Only one way to find out.
Based on the best-selling novels by Dana Cameron. Past Malice, an Emma Fielding mystery. Premieres next Sunday at 9 on Hallmark Movies and Mysteries.